Eric Lovett, founder of the MC Life, your source for on-demand life coaching. You may remember Stephen Covey's 7 Habits series. In it, he used the Eisenhower matrix to help individuals prioritize by identifying if things were important or not important, and if they were urgent or not urgent. Well, in today's society, I believe it can be challenging to prioritize because we're bombarded with so much information. In today's video, I want to show you how to utilize a few simple principles in order to make prioritization simpler.
Okay, so how do we prioritize? We know that priorities are the most important things in our lives, but how do we actually implement those into our busy schedules? When we get busy, one of the first things to go is our goals. We focus on life and the demands of our everyday schedules, but our goals fall by the wayside. But yet, goals are there to help us be balanced and help us to get that sense of fulfillment. So here are 3 categories of how we can organize our goals and ideas to help us maintain balance and prioritize our lives to continue to be as productive as possible. The first category is long-term goals and responsibilities. These things align closely with our vision and typically encompass phases and strategic planning over an extended period. They have a large impact with major quality of life improvements, and they require that necessary time is routinely worked into our weekly schedule. So let me give you an example of that. An efficient college student approximates the amount of time they need every week in order to be successful. That may be 12 hours for some students. It may be 20 to 30 hours for other students, but they know. In that same way, when we're working, if we allocate time to certain duties, we can ensure that we complete our duties effectively. So, long-term goals and responsibilities have this approximated time. Our second category is short-term goals. These have a strict time constraint that typically demands concentrated focus. These goals have an immediate impact and bring clarity and closure, and they may also temporarily displace existing obligations, needs, and long-term goals as necessary. Let me give you an example. If an individual has to take a really important test in 2 weeks, they may have to put aside their normal routine and just fit time to study in for this short-term goal of passing this exam. So with short-term goals, an approximated time is not as important as using benchmarks to measure progress is. With short-term goals, you just want to make sure you are making progress at a rate that will allow you to meet your goal. And finally, our third category is ancillary goals and tasks. These support continuous personal and professional development. They have flexible time constraints with minor benchmarks and steps, and they should be worked in where convenient, but as routinely as possible. Examples of these goals might be reading a book every 6 months, or working on a certification that will help you eventually get a promotion or will improve how you do your job. If you're interested in incorporating this way of organization into a systematic approach, check out the R3 Planner. It's our life and wellness planner that helps you recenter every month so that you can be efficient and productive. You can visit our website at www.refreshrefocuserebuild.com/planner. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe. And make sure you access our free financial planning guide.